plotting graphing our linear equations from our equations. So what is our slope-intercept form? What does this look like? This is my y equals mx plus b, where my b is my y-intercept and my m is my slope. Come on. So we know that this is in y-intercept form because it's in y equals. Y is by itself. So we are going to, first what I want you to do is identify the slope and the y-intercept. So we know those. So my slope is whatever number is in front of my x. So my slope here is -1. My y-intercept is what's being added or subtracted. Y-intercept, so that's +3. Remember, whatever is in front of that number goes with it. So then what we're going to do is we are going to plot our y-intercept. So +3, 1, 2, 3. Remember, this is our y-axis, so that's where that's crossing. And then we are going to plot points based on slope. So this is a -1, so remember that's -1 over 1. So we go up and over, up and over. And then we can draw our line. Okay, number 2, identify my slope. Here's 2 over 3. Y-intercept is -2. So let's first plot our y-intercept. That's at -2. Plot some points. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Based on slope. Alright, so if we are given slope-intercept form, identify your slope, identify your y-intercept. Plot your y-intercept, plot points based on slope. If we are given standard form, which is this form right here, ax plus by equals c. So if both my x and my y are on one side of the equal sign, then it's in standard form, and our steps here are not as easy, but we need to rewrite in slope-intercept form. So what that means is we need to get y by itself so that it is in our slope-intercept form, and then we can follow these same steps. So let's do that. We want to get y by itself. So we have to first move our x over, -1x, -1x on both sides. We're left with 2y equals -x plus 4. Remember, these are not like terms, I cannot combine. My second step is to divide by what's hanging on with my x. Divide each piece by that. So y equals -1/2 x plus 2. So now we're going to follow those same steps. My slope is -1/2. My y-intercept is +2. So plot that. We go up 1 to the left. 1, 2. Connect my dots. That's it. So let's do this one again. We got to get y by itself, so I'm going to move that the x first, -3x on both sides. We got -2y equals -3x, -6. divide everything by the -2. Y equals 3/2x plus 3. Identify slope is 3/2. Identify my y-intercept, +3. Plot that y-intercept. It is +3. 1, 2, 3/2. 1, 2, 3/2. Finally, if it is in point-slope form, that form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So this is where, oh my goodness, I swear, I hate this thing. Oh my goodness, x1 comma y1 is a point. The only tricky thing we have to remember to do is from here and here we have to change our sign. I'll show you what that means in a second. Change our sign to get the actual point. And then m, remember, that's just our slope. So we want to plot, first we want to plot the point that's given to us. So here's what I mean. So this is my y1 and this is my x1. This is a -2. So my point, we're going to, it's a -2, we're going to change it to a +2. So my point really is +2. This is a +1, so I'm going to change it to a -1. So my point here really is 2, -1. So that's the point we are plotting. It's not -2, +1. We got to change that sign. And then my slope is just this number right here. So my slope is 1/2. So again, we're going to plot points based on slope. So up 1/2. And then we have our points and can connect our dots. That's it. So same thing here. We could actually write this into slope-intercept form if we want. Because we don't have that parentheses. So we could really just easily add 4 here, add 4 here, and we've got y equals -2x plus 4. And then we can graph that based on the slope-intercept form rules. Let me do this one real quick with you pulling out the points. Remember, we are changing the sign. So that -2 is a +2. This +2 is a -2. And then my slope is what's number is in front of my parentheses, in front of my x, and if there is no number like this, then my slope is 1. Remember, that is 1/1. So at this point, we've got 2, -2, and 1 is my and that's it.